Hello, we are Yoga on the Go Productions, and today we are doing our first in a series of warm-up fit videos. This one is geared towards golfers. A few months ago, we went to one of the golf facilities, not a course, but one of the facilities where you can go and basically it's a driving range, right?
Right.
And I did not do so well at all. And I have played golf before, but it's been a number of years. And so I started to think, why was that the case? How did that happen to me? And we can be a little competitive. So I decided that the warm-up was part of the issue. See, when you go out on the course, you're prepared and you're warmed up, you have all that space. But when you go to one of these centers, you're in a smaller area like we are today, and you don't really have an opportunity to warm up. So we put together this program so that you can warm up when you arrive without attracting too much attention to yourselves, because of course I have a teenager with me and he says something like, "Mom, you really aren't going to do that, right?"
Of course.
Right. So let's get started today with a basic shoulder roll. So we'll bring the arms by the sides and gently roll the shoulder one at a time, left and right. Warming that shoulder area up in preparation for the swing. Then we'll roll it forward. Now let's add a little elbow to it. Both sides. Easy does it. So far, you shouldn't be attracting too much attention to yourself at all. Let's roll it the other way now. We'll go ahead. After that, we'll reach toward the floor, feet shoulder width apart, and do some stretching down to the side, basically reaching the fingertips toward the ground, stretching that out those obliques. Golfers frequently have low back pain from the swinging. And so by establishing a strong core, it'll help with that low back pain. Now we'll take the arms up and open wide and retract the shoulder blades. And as we bring them forward, we'll clasp our hands into a fist. And then we'll bring them back out, releasing the hands into starfish fingers. And then bring it back to the front in a fist. Again, bringing the arms out. And this time doing a small grip, just the front of the fingers, as we warm up those hands in anticipation of grabbing the club. Just a couple more of these. You can switch back to the fist if that feels better for your hands. All right, you may start to feel that in your shoulders and you can roll them back around a little bit. We'll do some nice easy twists now, from left to right. We'll add in some knee lifts now. Again, warming up that body in preparation for the swing, hoping if you're a recreational golfer like we are, that we missed the mulligan at the beginning. But even if you're a seasoned golfer, it doesn't hurt to warm up. Kind of doing some twists, again, doing a little ab work and working the body. All right, we'll stop those. And we'll go back to a couple shoulder rolls, releasing that back through. All right, does that feel? Just kind of whatever feels good for you at the moment. To that. And now we'll go back to our knee lifts. This time we'll lift the knee up, and then we'll bring it down. We'll lift it up and slide it over 45 degrees, and then release it to the ground. And then bring it back up and slide it in and release it to the ground. Bring it up and slide it all the way over and bring it down. Bring it up, and we are warming up the hip. Now we'll switch to the other side. Bring the leg up and bring it down. Bring it up, slide it over 45 degrees and release it to the other foot. Bring it up toward the front and come down. This time when we bring it up, we'll slide it all the way over and release it to the ground. Come up and bring it down. So we'll also work on some strengthening now. So you can see we'll partner up together, but when you're in your space, you'll see there's usually a sofa or a bar stool or something else that you're able to hold on to if you need it for the balance. But we're gonna hold on to each other as bar stools today. And so you'll take that foot up, you balance on one leg and grab the other foot, grab it by the ankle, and do a nice soft stretch. And then try to flip the hand to the inside of the foot and grab the inside of the ankle. And then hinge a little bit at the hips. And this is, we'll use each other for balance. All right, nice job. And then release that. And now we'll swap. Lift the foot, reach for the ankle on the front side. And then see if you can flip it over. So you're reaching for the inside of the ankle. And then hinge slightly forward. Using your balance, trying to gain stability in that leg. It's a nice stretch. We'll come down. We'll roll that out. Now we'll work like we're sitting in a chair. So this is the part that probably will attract the most attention at the facility. We'll bring the arms all the way up overhead and pretend we're sitting down in a chair. And then as we come up, we'll bring the shoulders, the hands back down. And then we'll flow that. So the arms go up and then you sit into the chair. And we'll do that a few times. We don't want to attract too much attention here. Sit in the chair and flow it up. And then come down. In front of you, sit in the chair. All right. So this time, balance on the left leg. Have the right leg come back. And then we're just going to take that right leg off the ground slightly. It's kind of balancing, bend in the knee, a nice soft bend in the standing leg. And then we'll flow this right leg forward up to a knee lift. And then cross the body and tap the floor. And then we'll bring that leg up and then return it to meet the other foot. Again, we'll do that. So we'll bring that leg back, the right leg back, a little bend in the standing left leg. Then we'll bring the other leg, the right leg up, and this time try to bring it a little higher than you did before, maybe a 45-degree angle. Again, remember if there's a chair or a bar stool at the facility, you can use that, or in my case, you can use a hand. And then we'll flow that leg forward into a knee lift, and then we'll cross the body. And then we'll bring it up, and then the feet will meet. We'll do that one last time. This time we'll hinge forward further in more of a deadlift. So you come up as much as you can. And you feel that, put a good bend in that left leg, that standing leg, and now we'll come on back. And bring the knee lift and cross the body. There we go, nice job. And then you want to shake that out. Shake out those hips, do a little dance. Now we need to repeat that on the other side. We want to make sure we keep our bodies nice and balanced. So we'll put the left leg back, and we'll put a little bit bend in the right leg, the right supporting leg, and we'll start out easy like we did last time, barely off the ground. And then we'll flow that forward into a knee lift, and then cross the body and tap the floor, a knee lift, and then we'll have the feet meet. Again, step the foot back. This time we'll go a little bit higher, maybe 45 degrees. Again, you can reach out for something, or you can actually use your arms if that works too. And then we'll come forward with the knee lift, crossing the body, bringing the leg up, and setting it back down. And then the last time, we'll bring the left leg back, nice soft bend in the right knee, and then we'll come forward as far as you can, using the arms as needed, or the bar stool, trying to feel that nice stretch. And then we'll come forward with the knee lift, cross the body, bring it back up, and have the 2 feet meet. So we're on almost our last exercise, because this is just a warm up. So again, if your shoulder feels it, or you need it, or your hip feels tight after doing that, just take a second to work it all out. And we'll do our last chair. So this time when we come up and we'll sit, pretend we're sitting in the chair. The arms go up, but this time we'll bring them in front of us like we are holding a golf club. And we'll do some mini twists. Again, working those abs in preparation. So we'll twist to the left. We'll come back center, twist to the right, come back center, twist to the left, and center, right, and center, left, center, right, center. And then we'll roll it back up. So by this time, your friends have probably already gotten your name in the computer and picked what game you're going to play. So it'll be about time for you to grab your club. So we have some clubs today. We'll grab the club. Try to pick the lightest club though, so it's not tilting on you. So hold the club out in front of you, kind of on each side of it, and we'll do some last shoulder lifts. So we'll come up 1, 2, 3, and then release it down. And again, 1, 2, 3, and release it down. And up, 1, 2, 3, and release it down. And this time when you come up, we'll go all the way up overhead. And then we'll come down. And on this final one, we'll come up and we'll actually tilt back a little bit and feel the chest open and the retraction in the shoulder blades. And then we'll release it down and stand nice and tall and strong for a second. Getting our game face on, because now we are ready to play some golf. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hope you have a great game.